Hello, everyone. So remember, Nigerians were asking where's the whereabouts of Tinubu. They can find Tinubu. Media houses were carrying it on and all of that. And then there's a video that came out and they said Tinubu was sighted at Lindo wing of St. Mary's Hospital, Paddington, London this morning by 9 a.m. And it led to a lot of, different conversation and all of that. There's one that was quite interesting for me, and that's the one I'm taking on here. It's from someone called Osaretin Victor Asemota at Asemota, and he said, urgent care. This man is not well but refuses to retire. The level of grabbing by his cronies and family in his first year makes me worried that they all know how bad things are for him health-wise. Then another person, so under it, there are different comments. And this one said, to be objective, Lindo Wing is also where the maternity unit is. So maybe it's new addition to the family. Unless they are incapable of basic thinking, an emergency visit will be better coordinated. Well, it went on and on and on and on. Somehow for me, some of the things that I do is I find patterns. When somebody is doing something is happening, like, okay, what's going on? So when you see this, it's almost as if, yes, there is, they couldn't think. They just made a mistake. They came here and whatever it is. You remember that time during the election when Tinubu was pretending that he was sick, and then there was a time they had this line out of like a line for putting medication, and it was showing out of his cloth, and then it made a lot of people to be talking about how sick he was. That was the focus and stuff like that. Until you all know what happened after Tinubu rigged the election and he was declared as the winner of the election. All of a sudden, all of that, whatever, they disappeared. So I feel it's almost something like this, because literally, I mean, if you with money, you can get any medication. There are a lot of private places that you go for treatment when nobody would see you. There are a lot of hospitals that are like almost secretive, where all of these celebrities and whatever go there, they get their treatment. There are doctors you can call upon. All it costs is money. It's a little bit of money, which of course they are not in short of. Nigeria coffers is there now, it's open there. So they can literally do all of this. But for them to come to a place that where literally you could see publicly someone is going to be somewhere, get some picture, I feel it's coordinated to be that way. And so you put it out there, and then the discussion now will now be around, oh, Tinubu is so sick, oh, Tinubu is this, oh, Tinubu is that, and stuff like that. And then there are certain angle who, right from beginning, they actually voted for Tinubu because they thought he was so sick that he wasn't going to last even a year. God forgive me. No. Because literally, that was the voting. Some people were literally, as far as they're concerned, they were voting for Shetima. So I've seen, this one, just like what happened to Yaradua, that was what was going to happen. They were openly, it's not even hidden, they were openly canvassing for that. And so that's what, Tinubu did. to sway some of them, and like I always say, that's some of the reason why he got the critical number of votes he needed to even be able to rig election. Because for you to even rig, you must have a critical number. If you don't have those critical number, there's no how your rigging will work out. And so with this one now, where he's being to urgent care and whatever, there are some that are going to be doing certain permutations and saying that, oh, maybe this or maybe that, he's here, he's sick, he's this, or maybe he's going to this, he's going to that. And then that was sort of like, that's whatever tension there is somewhere, and they be focused on, okay, if this happened. I just feel that's what it is. It's just deliberate. Certain things that are dropped on the line so that people will be feasting on that. People will now be talking about that, and you will not really have time to focus on how badly the country is being run and how the finances of the country is being ruined, and how many of the country is being wasted. And so these are major, big issues that we have on our hand. But of course, they always throw in something where the people will just either to distract them, or to get them focused, or to get them all worked up, or to get their energy up, which is constantly what we see all the time. But for me, I just feel, nah, this is just one of those things that are just there to just make people be talking over nothing. So some of the comments that were under that particular tweet, we had this one say, it's incredible that he came to St. Mary's. I would have thought he would have gone to private, given that SMH is quite public and really central. Exactly, that's exactly what I just said now, right? So for that central, this one, it depends on how urgent the problem is. For me, I just feel it's deliberate, is to give something, to give people something to feast on, to give people, like people that are doing their conspiracy theory, people that will begin to add one or two together, because he literally knows that there were people who it wasn't about him, it was about the fact that, oh, he will soon be gone and somebody else will enter inside. So from time to time, give them that hope of I will soon be going, and then get them, calm on one place, waiting for something that, you know what it is. Then, although I said the other person who replied said it depends on how urgent the problem is. So just reading some of the comments. Then this one says, most people at 70 plus have health issues. I'm surprised he hasn't needed serious emergency medical attention given his age and the way people talked about his health before the election. But considering his active lifestyle as a politician, I doubt if his health is that bad. I mean, this one is getting it. Of course, like the person rightly said, as we get older, we all have sicknesses. I mean, whatever, as you just get to that age, this one, that one, you're always constantly there. There's no big deal about somebody is sick. It's a normal way of life. It happens. There's certain things, when you just look at them, it's a pattern. In life, there are always patterns to everything. And no matter how long someone thinks they are smart or being crafty or whatever, they form a pattern. That I begin to say, okay, I've seen this before. So this whole thing about being in a public place, going to a public hospital, so that will be seen, and then people will start making permutation or that thing. We've seen it before. We saw it during election. Yeah, during the campaigns before, the election. So, hey, that is that. But anyway, Nigerians that are looking for Tinubu, that's the latest. So they've given you job to do. It's either you want to be focused on that distraction or focus on the real thing, which is how far and how much are they ruining the country. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.